Hello and welcome to my channel where we talk about all things holistic, and that means we're taking care of the whole person, not just our physical, but we're taking care of our mental, our spiritual, our emotional, everything that makes us us. We're taking care of all of it. And one of the things that I wanted to talk about today in order to level up our lives is something that we always think about when spring comes, and I'm sure you would all agree we are now officially in spring, and that is spring cleaning. Now, typically when we talk about spring cleaning, we're thinking about our homes, maybe even our yard, our garage, and we're thinking about getting things just really polished up, maybe a deep clean, maybe doing those corners and baseboards. But something I want to talk about is the power of decluttering our space and creating an environment in our home where we just really love to be there. Something that a lot of times we're not even thinking about is how much energy is being used up when there's stuff everywhere. So I like to challenge you to just space by space, closets, drawers, under the bed, places that have been ignored all winter as we're all just being cozy in our spaces. But it's time to lighten up and declutter and open up space so that you can get more of that energy for your own self. Whether you know it or not, every single piece of stuff in your home is taking energy. And it really makes you feel exhausted if you're in a room that's just full of junk everywhere. And everywhere you look, there's just piles and piles. I talked to a few people this past week in my coaching practice that talked about how they feel in certain rooms of the home just because there's just too much in there, and how they just want to run out of there or go somewhere else just so that they can think. And the fact of the matter is, they're absolutely right. Every time we look at a pile, we're depleting energy from our own bodies and from our own minds, and it causes us not to be able to think clearly or to make even really good decisions. So as we're trying to level up for the spring and lighten up, let's get rid of the junk. Let's clear the clutter and return that energy back to our own bodies so we can use it for something else more productive and more in alignment with our values and our goals. The second area that I thought we could talk about as far as spring cleaning is our bodies. And why? It's because our bodies is where we live. It's what houses us. And a lot of times we find that people, maybe even myself, we might take better care of a vehicle than what houses us and what holds us in place. Because without our bodies, we got nowhere to live. So springtime is a great time to start lightening up and decluttering and cleaning up the toxins and just taking better care. The weather is warmer, it's more consistent. Things are getting green and plush and beautiful outside. We can get out and walk more, move more. We can start growing things. We can have more access to fresh produce because this is the season. So it's a really good time to think about putting more fresh things in, more living things, because when we eat dead food, we feel like dead people. We don't have energy. We don't have pep in our step. But when we start pouring those green things in and getting our antioxidants by eating all the colors of the berries and all the other different varieties of fruits and vegetables and things that are living food, and then we get out in fresh air in the sun and we move more, that is a great way to spring clean and make our bodies, that engine, work better so that we again feel like we can be more productive and we can get out and do the things that we love to do. Because when we're just full of dead food that is processed in factories, like things that are in the middle of the grocery stores instead of the outside of the grocery stores, that's when we don't want to get off the couch. That's where we're not motivated. That's where we're not setting new goals and thinking about our dreams and what it is that we're here to do and being more purposeful. When we don't have good, healthy things inside of us, we don't look right, we don't feel right, we don't do right. So that's another area that I thought that we could spring clean. And then the third thing, the last thing that I thought that we could spring clean is taking a look at our relationships. Are they serving us or are they toxic? Sometimes we're just in a relationship because it's a habit. And we're not thinking about the fact that sometimes people are in our life for a reason, and some people are in our life for a season. You know, if there's somebody that's been in our lives since we were, I don't know, little kids, and we just feel like, well, they've been my friend my whole life, so that's why they're still around. And other people are looking at you and they're going, they're really mean to you. They don't even they talk bad about you behind your back. They don't want you to win. They're trying to sabotage you. They're manipulative. The only time that they're really around is because of something that you can do for them. They don't really check on you. It's a very one-sided friendship. I mean, maybe you don't have any relationships like that. And if that is true, great. Because just like clutter in our room depletes us, every relationship that we're in, there's an energy exchange. There could be a relationship where every time we're around them, we just feel great. They're pouring into us, we're pouring to them. There's back and forth. I check on you, you check on me. It's just a lot of give and take. The conversation isn't one-sided where we only hear about what's going on with you, but you never even get asked what's going on with you. Are you okay? Do you need anything? How do you feel? What can I do for you? Well, let me come and get you. Well, let's meet up for this or that. Well, I'll watch your kids, you watch mine. If that's not what it's like, that's not, I mean, is that like real friendship? Is that real love? Or is this some anxious attachment or codependency relationship where the relationship is not healthy, it's not serving you, and every time you're sharing time and space, you come back from that feeling completely like there was an energy suck. You're super depleted. You might even be feeling bad about yourself after sharing time and space with some people. So maybe that isn't the case, but if it is, I just want you to heighten your awareness and paying attention to the fact that you matter. And part of self-love and self-care is taking a look and taking inventory, not just of your space and your food, but the people that are in your lives. If the people in your lives are hurting you and they're not serving you, they're not in alignment with your dreams, goals, even your moral compass, then why are they there? And another thing, even if you're in a relationship where you're dating, you're trying to look for your person, keep that in mind. If you are going out on dates and you're sharing space with people you leave there feeling worse about yourself, that's not your person. If the person is kind of messing with you a little bit and you feel like, this is confusing, do they like me? Do they not like me? I haven't even heard from them. And then all of a sudden they pop back up. That's not your person either, because love is not confusing. It's not confusing at all, especially when there's a relationship between a man and a woman. That is not confusing. I have never been confused about if somebody likes me. If they're here, if they're there, and they're not consistent with communication, or they're not intentional with their purpose in wanting to be around you or communicate with you, that is not your person. So if you're confused, leave it alone. Move on to the next, and make sure that whoever you're spending time with, if it's a woman to woman relationship or a man to a woman relationship, either way, if it doesn't feel good and you're feeling like depleted and like your energy is being sucked dry from being in any relationship, it is not healthy. So do something about it. Just like that shirt that's taking up space in the closet and you're never gonna wear it, get rid of it. Donate it, give it away, sell it, whatever. Just open up space for the new thing, the good thing, the thing that serves you. So those are the 3 areas I thought we could spring clean together. Our homes, our bodies, and our relationships. And definitely know that when you do that, it will help you to feel more holistically healthy in your mind, your body, emotionally, and mentally. If you like this kind of content, please subscribe and just stay active in the community. I'd love to hear in your comments what you thought about this topic and what you'd like to hear more about as it pertains to our holistic health. I do have a community also on Skool. I will leave the link so that you can join the community, where there's an intimate group of ladies that we always try to encourage each other and keep each other going with our health holistically. And I would love for you to join, where you could even be part of my free master classes The next one is coming up very soon, and inside of Skool, you'll always be able to see when those are coming up and how to participate. So I hope that you all have a wonderful day. And like I said, if you like it, please give me a like and a subscribe, and I will talk to you soon. Have a good day.